So y'all, this is actually perfect timing because one of the incredible things about the astronaut corps is they're chock full of Eagle Scouts. We have 5 current astronauts who are Eagle Scouts. Kjell Lindgren, who you see in the center, he's done 2 durations on the International Space Station. Raji Chara, to me, he's one of the newer astronauts, but he's not anymore, which means I'm getting old. Raj has done a stint on the International Space Station. Don Pettit, who you see over here, he's surrounded by cameras. Don Pettit has been flying in space, I think, since 2000. He just finished another flight. If you see any incredible pictures taken from the International Space Station, Don either took them or taught the astronauts how to take them. He has very specific requirements with the photos he wants to take because that allows all of us to be a part of the mission. He also created the Zero G coffee cup. So for all the adults, he says you're welcome. We wouldn't get through the mission without those. Don is an incredibly fascinating guy, probably the smartest person I've ever met around. And then we have Chris Williams is preparing for a first space shuttle flight. He and Jack Hathaway are in the latest class of astronauts to have graduated. Here's what's exciting, is Monday, NASA is announcing a new class of astronauts. I have no idea who they are, but we're going to see what we're looking for in the next class of astronauts. So if you can, watch that announcement. If not, look for it afterwards. It'll be really exciting to see who comes on board. Retired astronauts. Hopefully a couple of names that y'all have heard of. First person to walk on the moon, Neil Armstrong, was an Eagle Scout. And he would send letters to fellow Eagle Scouts. He actually dropped in on a former teammate of mine. He saw his announcement in the newspaper. He showed up his Eagle Scout awards. That was Neil Armstrong. Jim Lovell, who called Chicago his home. We unfortunately recently lost Jim. But Jim made multiple trips to space, 2 trips to the moon. Never got his chance to walk. I like to think he's probably walking. Jim is absolutely a person. And then Joseph Tanner, who's a space shuttle astronaut down the road in Danville, Illinois. And this just scratches the surface of